Well, if I'm gonna be with a man, he gonna take care of me. Period. I
I
ain't taking care of him,
understand.
and I ain't helping him take care of me. If he can't take care of me the way I want to be taken
Are you
care
gonna take
of,
care of him?
if I happen to come into a fortune or something,
No, but you
sure.
gotta
But if
take
I
care
have
of
to work a
him.
9 to 5, hell no.
Well, what are you gonna be doing for him while
Yeah.
he's taking care of you?
I don't know. He'd be at his own house. I don't know what he'd be doing. I know what I would be doing. I would be entertaining me somebody else.
This is the first time in my life that I'm experiencing true freedom, meaning I'm free from a relationship.
After Dre got a divorce, his ex-wife requested $2 million a month in spousal support, and here's how she spent it.
Tell us the truth! This is the first time in my entire life that I've been completely free. This is the first time in my life that I'm experiencing true freedom, meaning I'm free from a relationship. I don't need to make money. I don't have to work if I don't want to. I can work when I want to. All of my kids are grown, so I'm not a slave to my kids. I'm not a slave to anything. I'm not a slave to a job or any of that. So, just celebrated my 57th birthday. And like I said, for the first time in my entire life, I'm completely free. It's an amazing feeling. I don't have to worry about where you been, where you going, and who you with. You know what I mean? It's like none of that.
It's all you.
I feel sorry for you married motherfuckers right now. To be honest with you, it's like nah, let me just keep it all the way
Keep
100.
it, please.
And I'm only saying this because I'm newly divorced.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I'm going to feel in the next 5 years, but right now, it's just bliss, complete motherfucking freedom.
After Dre got a divorce, his ex-wife requested $2 million a month in spousal support, and here's how she spent it. $900,000 a month in entertainment. So
$900,000 a month in entertainment. Where is she going to be entertained? $900,000 a month. Maybe she's paying men to come entertain her. $900,000 a month. If that woman had her own money, she wouldn't dare spend $900,000 a month total on everything. But because she got Dre money and she know it's gonna keep coming, she ain't got to save it. She finna count out how she spend the whole $2 million. She got a plan for every dollar. Now, I don't know if she's spending every dollar like this, but she got a plan for every dollar, man. Let me tell y'all, man, when you really think about it, to even consider a woman, like I said, man, she has to have a back. She got to have a strong relationship with a strong father.
Why do some guys at certain, and this is obviously a celebrity example, but I'm sure we can all think of examples in like day-to-day life where a guy with a lot of options does pick a hoe and like wife her, like for example, Kim and Kanye. Because Kanye clearly has options.
She did not want to be a housewife.
No,
she was a project.
Okay, I understand. I'm just asking because some guys do pick.
Yeah, they do, and it's a really good point. And I have nothing bad to say about Kanye. In fact, I think a lot of the work he's doing now in terms of attacking the Matrix is important. But I can give you a generalized answer. But it's a man who is not true to his masculine imperative, which is going to fall for the propaganda machine, which is being purported upon him, who's going to believe that all the crap that is being told by society, like a female's past doesn't matter and all this shit doesn't matter. This is what's interesting in the fight against the Matrix, because people always say to me, Andrew, why do you come here and say all these things? They're literally trying to destroy your life for what you say. And the truth is, as a man, you have two choices. You either fight against the programming and the brainwashing they're trying to put inside of all of our minds, or you end up fighting against yourself.
I'm talking about one of those loving, respectful relationships with a strong father. Otherwise, she don't know how to be a woman. She damn sure don't know how to be a wife. And she don't know how to carry herself around a man, around a true man. And that is why you need to only take a woman seriously if you got to meet her father and sit down and talk to him and get him approval of you, not as her man or her husband or whatever, but as a man. You need to sit down and talk to the OG and get his approval as a motherfucking man. That's what you got to do. Let's get back into this.
cell phone and email. $20,000 a month. Laundry
$20,000 a month on cell phone and email, dog.
and cleaning. $10,000 a
On
month.
laundry and cleaning.
$125,000 a month in charitable contribution.
Wait a minute. She want this dude to give her money to pay charity. She taking $125,000 of this boy money, man, and paying charity with it. What charity? Probably her own charity. Man, that's crazy, bro. I want y'all to look at what happens to you in this society. See, when you hear men talk about marriage is good, marriage is good, marriage is good, a lot of time they broke. And men who aren't in marriage, who are talking about is good, they broke. Men who are in marriage and talk about is good, hell, you better say it's good. You're going to sleep on the couch, especially if you got a platform, you better say it's good. It better be good to you. You stuck in it now, you might well say it's good.
$100,000 a month for a mortgage payment, education, and living expenses. $60,000, $135,000 a month in just clothing.
130. Man, nobody don't even know this woman. Where is she going? Spend $135,000 a month on clothes. $135 a month on clothes. $135,000 a month on clothes, man. For what? I'm telling you, brothers. And listen, I put her in here because Dre stole her, not stole her, but wooed her away from Sadell Threet, who used to play for the Los Angeles Lakers back in the day. She was married, and Dre wooed her away and told her, if you leave him for me, I'll take care of you forever. I'm telling you, I'll take care of you forever. I'll give you the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars, and the mountains. I'll give you the world. And guess what? He's still giving her ass the world right now. Because guess what he did? He lured that man's wife away by saying, my money longer than his is going to be longer than his, and I'm going to take care of you forever. And he taking care of her forever too. Boy, God don't play. God don't play, man. You got to keep in mind, man, that when it all boils down, here's a woman who was willing to leave her husband for another man. I'm talking about she was married. Whatever that man was doing for her, he was taking care of her. He was an NBA player. He wasn't an NBA superstar, but he was an NBA player. So I guarantee she had a pretty good life, and she was just able to be wooed away. And that's why I'm telling you, he married that woman. Sadell Threet was married to her. He thought she was pair bonded to him. She couldn't pair bond to him. That's why it was so easy for her to leave for the next man. When we talk about hypergamy, it's just based on the fact that women can't pair bond. If you want to pair, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm becoming a firm believer that even a woman with one body can't pair bond. Because I think a woman is meant to pair bond with the man who had her first. Under normal circumstances. Now, if that was some extenuating circumstances, like some crazy stuff we ain't gonna talk about, that's different. But I'm talking about under normal circumstances, that woman is supposed to be with that man right there. And every man she's had after that, unless he left her, could possibly equal in God's mind, in God's sight, some infidelity, some adultery. That's another thing. You don't know how God views that woman. You don't know what man God views that woman is married to. You don't know which one of those men that is supposed to be that woman's husband. You don't know which one of those men in God's sight he views as that woman's husband. And you're going to sleep with her and get what you did when you slept with her. You went out there and committed adultery and don't even know why it's bringing negative energy to your life. That's why you got to have a standard that you live by. You got to have a standard that you live by that keeps you from doing what the average man does. Because if you do what the average man does, you're going to get the average man's results. Yeah, for sure, man. Sadell was nice. Sadell was nice, man. Back when point guards were point guards. He was nice, man. That was back when you watched game on TV. It didn't really look good on TV. So let's finish this up, man.
There have been reports that a prenup was signed and that she's challenging it. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to get into that.
Shout out to Graham Stephan for that one, man. So a prenup was signed. She challenging that. What's the purpose of signing a prenup if she going to challenge it? She can only drain energy to replenish her lost feminine energy. That woman received some type of punishment from God for cheating on her husband with Dre. And probably did a whole lot, man, to mess up Sadell Threet's career, man. That's a big blow. You got to think about it. They all in California. So you got to bump into them too. And then you got to hear the rumors around and people ragging you, man, because Dr. Dre, out of all people, Dr. Dre took your old lady. That's why I'm telling you, man, don't have no old lady. I ain't got time for this shit that these women do in this society, man. You work hard to become the best version of yourself, man. Then you turn around, man, and you just let some woman come in, man, and ruin everything. Just ruin everything. What you got to think about this, man, is in this modern society, a woman's answer to every issue in a relationship is to simply go get some more wood from somebody else. If a woman with a high body count, that's what her body count is based on. She's just, every situation, she said, okay, let me go get some more wood from somebody else. She's driven by her need for physical intimacy. Driven so much, in fact, that she's in a constant state of arousal. She don't even know why. But when you think about it, think about as men, how we're in a constant state of arousal most times. Think about that. Now think about a woman that's been with 15, 20 men. Think about one that's been with 10 men. Think about one that's been with 3 men, 4 men, 5 men, 6 men. Let me tell you something, bro. You got to have a standard. Whereas a man, when you build yourself to the best version of yourself, if you can't get a virgin, then you got that number got to be low. I mean, you could tell the number high just by her interaction with you, by her energy, by the way she acts about intimacy. You can tell. But many men don't worry about it. That's what we in, man. We're in a pump and dump society, man. Everybody. See, we be talking about men doing, but man, women do it all the time. They don't. I mean, she doesn't care.
She doesn't care.